taking it nice and easy, opening up the knees, sinking back into the hips, and allowing the belly and the chest and the forehead to sink down. We're going to hang out here for just a couple of deep breaths in. Checking in with our body and all the sensations it's feeling right now. Starting to take in the environment around you. Starting to build a comfortable space within the confines of our mat. A space for introspection. A space for practice, for healing. We're going to keep our body where it is, and let's bend our elbows. So we're going to take our palms up and off the floor and place them together. And we can allow those elbows to walk out a little bit further, stretching into the shoulder blades, into the low back. Breathing into all the crevices in the rib cage. Drawing in that breath all the way down to the hips, to the low back, through the kidneys. And while we're here, getting comfortable with ourselves, getting comfortable in our practice, we can bring something to mind that we'd like to manifest for ourselves. Something we can focus on during our practice today. Breathing that thought all the way through the lungs, through the breath channel. And when we're ready, we're going to slowly make our way to all fours, releasing the palms down, bringing our knees underneath our hips, our hands under our shoulders. And on the inhale, we're going to look over our left shoulder, taking our eyes all the way back. And exhale to the other side. We're going to do each side at our own pace, breathing. Opening up the ribs. Trying our best not to arch the back, but to keep it straight. Coming back to center gradually. We're going to inhale, looking up, dropping the belly. And exhale, press that spine up, tuck the chin. Starting to warm up the spine. Still using our deep belly breath. And And coming back to neutral, we're gonna find our way to puppy pose. So walking the hands out a little bit further, dropping the belly and the chest, keeping the hips up in the sky. And we can drop the forehead down if we like. Really getting into the front body. Breathing into our abdominals. If it feels good for us on the exhale, we can squeeze the belly further into the spine to start massaging the organs. On our next inhale, let's slowly come back up to all fours. Bring our hands underneath our shoulders again, tucking those toes under, and we'll press back to downward dog. Walking those legs out, allowing ourselves to wake up, getting our joints, our bones, our muscles connected to one another. Feels good, we can walk our legs out, we can point and flex the feet, lifting our hips, whatever feels good for us today. When we're ready, let's look up between the hands. We're going to walk our feet between them, finding our forward fold. We can hold on to the floor or we can grab the elbows and rock side to side. From here, let's slightly bend those knees. We're going to press ourselves up to standing, stacking the spine, and then allowing our hands to float up above, stretching through the center. And exhale to heart center. Placing those palms together, giving them a little pressure to engage the shoulders. Spreading those toes wide on the floor. Good. On the inhale, soften those knees, sweep the hands overhead. And on the exhale, we'll forward fold. Inhale, lift up to flat back. And exhale down, planting the hands, stepping back to high plank. We're going to float our way down to the belly. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, tuck the toes. Find our downward dog. Beautiful. Constantly checking in with our bodies, seeing what we can explore, which new spaces can we put a little bit more attention on. inhale, looking up to the hands, walking our feet between them, finding our forward fold. Inhale, lift to our flat back. Exhale, down. Inhale, bend those knees a little bit, sweep the arms up, reaching for the ceiling. And exhale, palms together. Finding our stability, finding our strength, even in stillness. On the inhale, let's bend both of those knees, send the knees forward. We're going to bend the hips slightly back. And on the inhale, we're going to lift that right knee up and lift the palms up. So keeping that left knee bent, we're raising the right knee. We want to feel a little bit of a crease in the hips if we can. Finding our balance. And on your next exhale, we're going to sweep the arms back and behind us, taking our right leg with us, finding a standing balance, our half moon. Straightening the spine as much as you can. You can flex that right foot or point it, still keeping a soft bend in our left leg. Good, one more deep breath in. On the exhale, take that right leg and carefully place it behind, and we're going to find our warrior one. Bend into that left knee, sweeping the arms up when we're ready. Good. Imagining that our thighs are looking for each other, searching like magnets to engage the legs. Good. Now on the next inhale, we're going to keep our left leg planted. We're going to bring our arms forward and we're going to lift once more into our half moon. So rolling forward, see if we can have one sweep of the leg. You can soften that left knee if it feels good for us, finding our balance. And when we're ready, bringing that right knee through, back up to 90. Good. This time we're going to straighten that left leg. We can keep our arms at heart center. We're going to lift from that left hip socket. So pressing into that left leg. One more deep breath in. And exhale, sweep those arms back, right leg back, and we're going to find our warrior one. Very nice. On the next exhale, find your warrior two, arms out to the side. Reaching those palms up, engaging the back, opening your wings. On the exhale, let's drop that right arm down, lift the left arm over, opening up the side body. Deep breath in. On the exhale, let's drop that left elbow down, right arm overhead. Finding a nice long line of energy from the right toes all the way to the fingers. From here, let's exhale, bringing that right arm down. We're going to rotate our torso over top of the mat, and we're going to twist the right leg forward, so we're now in a runner's lunge. Lengthening our spine if we can. Nice long crown, moving away from the tail. Drop that right arm down, planting the fingers. We're going to lift the left arm up for our spinal twist. On our next exhale, we're going to bring the left arm down. We're going to tuck the right knee down as well, so bending that right knee. And we're going to rotate to the left. So we want to tuck the knee underneath that left leg. So we're in sort of a pretzel position here. It's the official term. See if we can get both hips on the floor and grab onto that left knee. Bringing ourselves up. You should feel this in our glutes. Good. Allowing the legs to relax. Focusing everything into the glutes, the hips. For a little bit extra, we can rotate our torso all the way to the left, bringing our right elbow to the knee, giving ourselves a twist. Breathing deeply here, taking in that cleansing breath through the spine. And on the exhale, let's unravel ourselves. We're going to take the left leg, open it up, and right leg out to the side. So we can go as far as we can. See if we can flex the feet so our legs are nice and strong on the floor. And we're going to inhale. Keep our spine tall. Keep lifting. See if we can add a little squeeze to our thighs. Send those heels out a little further. If it feels good for us, we can walk those fingertips forward. See if we can keep the spine straight. Keep the chest lifted. We'll go only as far as our body would like. And on our next exhale, let's curl the spine, bring our nose down. If it feels good, we can come to the forearms. When we're ready, slowly pressing our way back up. We're gonna take the left leg, bend the knee, bring it over to our right. From here, we're gonna tuck both legs under, roll to the palms, and find our downward dog. Taking a couple deep breaths here, checking in, noticing any differences from side to side. And on the inhale, looking up to the hands, we're going to walk ourselves there, finding a forward fold, spreading those toes wide. On the inhale, lifting up to flat back, exhale down. Inhale, lift up, sweeping the arms overhead. And exhale to heart center. Beautiful. From here, we're going to bend both knees forward, send the hips back, and we're going to lift that left knee, finding our 90-degree angle. Feeling all of the strength in your Achilles, in your calf, in your shin. On the inhale, we're going to reach the palms up all the way, and on the exhale, we're going to send the arms and the feet back, finding our half moon. You can point or flex the toe, trying to keep that right knee bent. Ready, slowly release that left leg down, and we're going to find warrior one. Allowing the arms to drift up to the sky, sinking down into that right knee. Taking our time, we're going to roll our left leg forward onto the ball. We're going to bring our torso over that right leg, and we're going to lift those hands again, finding half moon with our hands forward. Breathing, finding your stillness. Pressing into the floor, using gravity to help you. Feeling your own weight. And slowly bring the palms together. We're going to bring that left knee up and through one more time. Keeping it steady. Feeling the sensations in that right leg. One more deep breath in. And exhale, sweeping that leg back, finding warrior one. Very nice. On the exhale, let's open out to warrior two, lifting the palms. Letting our wings open wide. You can look over that right arm. exhale, drop that left arm down, right arm over, breathing into the side body. And when we're ready, let's sweep that right arm over and down, left arm over for side angle. Breathing deep into the lungs, all the way to the hips. When we're ready, in the exhale, let's bring our torsos forward, left arm down. We're going to find our runner's lunge, rotating that left foot forward, sending the heel back and lengthening the spine. Good. From here, planting the left arm down, right arm up for our spinal twist. Dropping the right arm down, we're going to bend that left knee and we're going to tuck it under, rotating our body to the right, tucking it under that right foot and finding our pretzel. Bring our hips to the floor, see if we can square both hips up. And if it feels good, try to get that heel of the right leg on the floor. Sitting up nice and tall, relaxing the weight of the legs. If it feels good for us, we can rotate even further to the right, taking our left hand outside that right knee and finding a twist. One more deep breath in here. On the exhale, let's unwind ourselves. We're going to roll back over to the top of our mat, press the palms in, and find our downward dog. Good. Checking in with both sides of the body. Connecting to our breath. Finding that mantra from the beginning, sending some energy, some awareness there. When we're ready, looking up to the hands, let's walk our feet between them, finding forward fold. Inhale, let's lift up to flat back. Exhale down. And inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale to heart center. Beautiful. Take a couple of deep breaths here. When we're ready, we're going to send our arms out in front of us. We're going to try to sit all the way into a yogic squat from here. So send the knees forward, hips are going to go back. Take our time. We're going to go as far as we can. Trying to find our squat. Ready? Let's go ahead and find our seat the rest of the way. Beautiful. Let's keep those knees up. We're going to roll onto our backs. Taking a moment here to just breathe. Let gravity release the muscles in the torso. Feel that place where the back of your head meets the mat. And imagine that that's the place where all of the stress will funnel through back to the earth to be recycled. As we inhale, we're drawing all of that stress and tension from the bones, from the aches and pains. And on the exhale, we're sending it out through the head into the mat. Let's do one more deep inhale. On the exhale, we're really going to let it out. You can be loud with it. Beautiful. When we're ready, let's take our knees, bring them into the chest. We're going to rock side to side, massaging the back. Allow the knees to circulate out and around, giving the hips some love. Switching directions. Let's bring both of those legs all the way up as far as they can go. And we're going to flex those feet. If we can straighten the knees, excellent. If you want to keep them soft, that's okay too. We're just going to hold for a moment. If it feels good for us, we can stay right here. If we want to add a little bit more, we can place our hands on the floor and take our feet over top of our head. We can even lift the hips for a mini shoulder stand. When we're ready, slowly lower back down wherever we are, and we're going to find our final pose of Shavasana, letting the legs long, getting as comfortable as we can for a few moments of silence to go inward and check in with our bodies. Slowly, let's bring some life back to our bodies. Let's wiggle our fingers and toes. Bring some breath back to the lungs. And taking our time, let's roll onto our right side. Bringing our knees to our chest. And taking our time, we're going to come back up to seated, nice and slow. Taking a few more moments for ourselves. Thank you all so much for taking the time to practice today with each other and for yourselves. I'm very grateful for you all. Namaste.